Hey guys, it's Piper, and as some of you know, a video was recently made that stirred up some drama in the art community. I'm not going to call them out because they clearly made this for attention and I refuse to give it to them.
Comments mentioning their name will be deleted. There are plenty of places where you can discuss this drama, like their comment section.
But it was an unfunny drama video that backtracked like a coward by claiming it was all in good fun in the last minute that nobody watches to deflect criticism. But I think for myself, I disagree. And God knows I hate drama videos more than life. Which, by the way, life, how's that going? Wildfires in California are at an all-time high. People are talking about electing another reality TV star for president because it worked out so well last time. Article 13 might kill our memes. Nazi ideals are making a comeback. Actual problem YouTubers like Onision and the Pauls exist. But no, none of that is worth talking about. Instead, let's just gossip about each other like YouTube is a retirement home for shriveled old hags whose families just couldn't stand them anymore because of their blubbering mouths. Now, it's no secret I'm not the fuzziest, most positive person ever, and I'm not going to pretend to be, nor am I going to pretend to be merciful or empathetic. I'm a nihilistic ass, and even when I'm being nice, I'm still pretty mean. But I'm also too old for this shit, so instead I'm going to make a video about all the YouTubers who make the art community worth staying in. People who make me love this website, in spite of its flaws. YouTubers who make life worth living. Because life is short, but not short enough. Because it is terrible. You know, if I die and find out this was all a simulation, I'm going to choke the shit out of whomever made it. Okay, that spiel was longer than I predicted. Anyway, I'm going to start with Emily Artful. Emily is another speed painter who does commentary, and she does a lot of storytime videos and tutorials, and let me tell you, she is amazing with watercolors. I am not kidding, her style is clean and it's gorgeous, oh my god. And not only is she an amazing artist with really high quality videos, she also has this sort of peaceful charisma. Her storytimes, they always keep me wanting to stick around to the last second. She really is a calming person to listen to, and she's very patient. You can tell just by listening to her, and also by the fact that she uses watercolor. I found her from this video titled My Problem with a Big YouTuber, which contained the perfect balance of non-toxic venting. I'm ultimately glad she never named the YouTuber. I mean, it sucks that people are trying to guess who it is and just inserting whatever YouTuber they don't like into their accusation matrix. Accusation matrix, that is what college taught me. How to talk like Judith Butler. Okay, you know what? Number two is Lavender Town. I don't remember what my first Lavender Town video was. She's a really active YouTuber. I just clicked the first time because her username is Lavender Town, and I was like obsessed with Lavender Town creepypasta back then. She has this really sort of unique video, though most probably won't peg it as unique at first because of the titles and topics. This is one of Lavender Town's major sources of income, of course, maybe even her primary, I don't know, so it's understandable that she would make her videos friendly to the algorithm. But the difference is, when a clickbait channel says, 5 popular kids' toys turned terrifying, it's usually some bullshit garbage that they'll botch with crap photoshopping or something. But with Lavender Town, it's legit. She puts a lot of effort into her videos, and just so much imagination. She has over 600,000 subscribers last time I checked, and she really deserves all of them. And she also made some really cool videos about art school that make me feel less bad about the fact that I'll probably never get to go to art school ever. 'Cause, oh well, it's not that great anyway. 3. Angel Ganev. Yes, I know I mentioned him before, fuck you, I'm mentioning him again, because he's very straightforward in his commentaries, he doesn't speak no bullshit, and his art is rad as fuck. And also, last time I said his name, I think I put the emphasis on the wrong syllable, but for all I know, I still fucked it up. I don't know, my life is a blur. Also, it took me like 9 hours to reskin this, so if I don't have enough to talk about, it'll be blindingly fast and it won't look good. 4. Sarah Tepes. Thank you, Castlevania, for teaching me how to pronounce that. I think I got it right. And let me tell you, she is proof you did not need to go to art school to make good art. I found her from the video, How to Quickly Improve Your Art, and I admit I just clicked like, what clickbait did I just fall for? Stupid Piper, art always takes nothing but hard work and a lot of time. But she actually offered legitimate advice, and I looked back on my art career and I was like, hey, all the times I did all the stuff she mentioned was when I noticed my peak improvements. So if you haven't seen her yet, check her out. 5 is Holly Brown. I found her from the video I Hate Watermarks, and honestly, I was just like, finally, someone agrees that watermarks are bullshit. And I've been subscribed since. I love her blunt personality because I know I'm not getting a steaming load of horse shit. And you know what? She's open about her depression, and she gets more done than most people I know in spite of that, and that just inspires me to work harder, even though I don't feel like getting out of bed, or, okay, mattress, full disclosure, I don't have a bed, but you get the point. She's actually the one who inspired me to start uploading my art to YouTube to begin with, so you can thank her for me existing, but don't actually do that because that would be really weird. 6 is Good Chill Studio. She takes screenshots of her Sims and paints over them, turning them into works of art. If that sounds familiar, it's because she inspired me to do the same thing with my Sim for my OC show Akiyama. And you may remember that video. I followed one of her tutorials. That was the video I found her through, actually. I was searching for a custom content tutorial for The Sims 3. I never found one. Anyway, some people say it's not art, but I say piss on them. Turning a Sim into a painting is epic. And if you don't play The Sims, you might not understand, but sometimes it's just so frustrating that you can't, like, make them exact to your imagination. But Good Chill Studio taught me that if you're creative enough, you can do it. Also, her commentaries are great. My favorite is the Night Encounter story time. It was hilarious, and also I love her voice. 7, I will not pronounce correctly. It is Jordan Persegati. He draws creepypasta characters and then reads the creepypasta for his voiceovers. And I think the first video I found him through, it was a story called The Pianist, which is the third image I chose to feature there at the bottom. Oh my god, this video is self-aware! He also did all the Doki Doki Literature Club girls and read their poems, and I cannot begin to tell you how excited I was when I saw those videos. He's also really good at staying on tone, and he selects great stories. So if you're into deep reading voices that I just can't pull off because of my vagina, check him out. 8 is Super Ray Dizzle, for without her, I would have bought those stupid Crayola markers because I admire that shitty Copic anime crap.
But Piper, the Crayola versions aren't that pricey.
Silence!
I drink the water I boil my beans in to save money. I do not want to hear no shit from nobody. Patreon is the only thing keeping me alive. Anyway, Super Ray Dizzle goes really in depth with her reviews, and I never walk away feeling cheated or wondering something. Not that I have the right to bitch about free content, but you know what I mean. You can tell she really cares about not just making interesting videos or algorithm-friendly videos, but also about the quality and what you learn. She has the best product reviews on this entire website. I'm not kidding you. When have I steered you wrong? 9 is Drawfee. I'm not going to post any of the art for this one because I feel like every piece of art they make is a spoiler, because they do all these funny art prompts and I never fail to laugh. There's this kind of improv feel to it because each of them take turns drawing in real time and they don't zoom in. My favorite video, they drew racehorses based on nothing but their names. I swear it's so hilarious. I still think about the burger horse every day and I laugh like a crazy person. Oh my god. Number 10, Twisted Disaster. She does a lot of down-to-earth story times with her speed paints, and she's really relatable, and she's also really productive. She uploads often, like, whoa. I found her from a video she did where she live streamed with Holly Brown, and I was really impressed because, like, immediately from that moment, because I can't draw in front of other people or with them. I just get way too nervous. When I'm recording and I mess up, I'm always like, haha, I could cut this out if I wasn't lazy. But live streams, oh man, you can't take that shit back. And I think it's cool that she also maintains active commissions. Excuse me. I'll leave that in because I know you guys like my hiccups. Last but not least, number 11, hyanna natsu. Hyanna does speed paints with music in the background, and I don't really know much about her personality or who she is because of that, but her art is amazing, and she has this really cute style, and I've learned a lot just by watching her videos. She uses paint tool Sai, which is similar to what I use. Okay, I'm talking about Fire Alpaca, not what I'm using now. What I'm using now is Microsoft Paint, in case I confuse someone. Anyway, her color selection is always great too, and I admit I'm actually pretty impressed she doesn't just slap an overlay on it at the end to unify the colors like I do. Or maybe I'm just lazy, but whatever. She spends so much time on each illustration too, and yet she's so active. Like, how? Man, how do you do that? So anyway, that's all I've got to say. So, are you an art tuber? Do you want to talk about who you love? Then make your own video with the hashtag #MyFavoriteArtYoutubers and tell the world about the people you love. Or do it on Twitter or Instagram or something, whatever you want, I'm not the boss. I'm only doing this because I want the positive to outweigh the negative. Hashtag ulterior motive! And also because I like to reward ballsy behavior. If you are shameless enough to comment with hashtag #IJerkOffToBirds, you can advertise your own channel in the comments and I won't delete it. I say that like I generally bother to moderate my comment section to begin with, whatever. So I hope this video was fun and that you guys discovered some new artists to follow. And honestly, there are just so many art YouTubers out there that I didn't even mention, and I hope you all find each other. So please rate, subscribe, and have a great day. Bye.